Oh, sick. The Mandalorian fleet. Now, is this Shae Vizsla's fleet, or is it Hedda Cole's fleet? There's two Mandalorian fleets right now. This is a great shot. Look at this. Massive ship. It's like a really beefy capital ship version of the Bounty Hunter's ship. I like that. And there's Hedda Cole. Okay, it is Hedda Cole's fleet. What up, Sahar?
Field Marshal. It's done. We're ready.
You're sure?
As sure as I've ever been.
You heard him. Everyone to your stations.
They're like, hey, good job, bro.
This is the first step toward victory, Recon. Toward a galaxy where everyone is in their rightful place. Where we have everything we deserve. But it is still just beyond our reach. It's time to seize it.
God, his Twi'lek, his Leku armor is so cool.
Did you not hear what I told Hedda?
I'm not asking if you're ready. I'm asking if you think this is right.
I think it's too late for these questions. And it's what Hedda wants. That's all that matters.
Recon!
Don't ask again, Sahar. Now get going. I don't want anyone blaming me when you don't pull your weight.
Man, his bitterness runs so deep. He'll never get over the fact that she was chosen as a child and he wasn't. And that's gonna be the thing that stops him from being able to see reason. Because Jannata almost got through to her, you know? Oh, meanwhile. It's a beefy ship. Alright, so this is the Vizsla Mandalore fleet. Is that our boy Ras Ordo? Yes. He's like, what now?
Take Galar squad and get to the Lambda sector. Move.
That's a cool shot.
Mandalore, we're receiving reports of hidden chain activity across 3 sectors. Requesting guidance to prioritize response teams. I said get your people moving, now! Mandalore, Hedda's come out of hiding, but her people are attacking everywhere at once. I need to know you hear what I'm telling you.
No response from
Mandalore. Shae!
Could she have already been attacked somehow? Meanwhile. Yes. There's Ras Ordo. I'm sorry, I confused you with your father.
This meeting better be worth it. I can't stand all this sneaky, underhanded spy stuff.
Working from the shadows is not the way to get things done.
Yeah, you're definitely the kind that likes to make an entrance. Let's
True.
just get what we came for and get out of here before we draw too much attention. I know we gotta do whatever it takes to track down Hedda, but dealing with smugglers is tricky on a good day. It's even worse when Harita Wald is involved.
The Mech Shaw gang? How are they involved with the hidden chain?
Hedda needs blasters, armor, supplies, whatever she can get from wherever she can get it.
The gangs
And
are arming her.
smugglers don't ask questions.
Oh! Ah, shit. Speak of the devil.
Get down!
It's a Mando showdown! This cantina's
wow.
about to get wrecked.
They're wearing matching uniforms now. Wonder how Hedda got them to agree to that.
I know, right? Let's go! Damn, they just keep coming.
Do you hear that? I don't think they were alone.
Well, look on the bright side. We don't have to track down the hidden chain if they come right to us.
I mean, that is true. I was kind of hoping we'd have the element of surprise, but... Champion of House Far. How far you have fallen.
It's a tether, like what they used to board Shay's flagship.
Huh. Can't say I'm impressed by the lack of imagination.
We can't break the tether without damaging the station. How do we stop them from coming through it?
Maybe we should send a little gift their way. A place like this probably has explosives just lying around.
There you go. Pull a halo. Give the Covenant back their bomb. God, they just keep coming. Damn Mandalorians.
Where are they all coming from?
Okay, I found some bombs. Well, refurbished power cores anyway. That ought to help.
That should do it. Come on. Let's get these back to that tether.
You got it. Nice. There it goes.
That'll slow them down.
Hello? Can anyone, if you can, let us go? Loading Bay 37!
Loading Bay 37. Guess we know where we're heading next.
Let's go. No time to lose. You fools think you can stand against Jannata Teros, legendary player? Alright, let's get to that terminal. Fight our way through. You can put your hands down now. Cavalry's here.
There they are.
Oh, damn.
That could be
Okay.
a problem. What do you think? How do you want to play this?
The hostages are in the crossfire. I don't want them being used as shields. We have the element of surprise. Let's use it.
You want to think outside the box?
Ah. Nice. Ooh, yes. Oh my god. Yes! Oh shit! Oh, that's so good. Got his face. Oh, who's this? Who's this in the white cloak showing up here?
Nice trick.
And he hit us with the Iron Fist.
Braylor. We have a job to do.
Braylor, nice. As in Rav Braylor from the Knights of the Old Republic series. Awesome. I have a Rav Braylor helmet on my shelf. Yeah. Let them come. It's one thing to kill a full-blown warhound, but killing pups like cubs? Come on. Why would you even bring cubs into battle with you? Man, are you serious? Get your ass back up, Mandalorian. Fight's not over yet. For the Republic! Oh, what? He totally took the wind out of my sails. He grappled me right as I did my leap. What the hell? God, this guy sucks. Are you serious right now, Ordo? Man, he's just not... He's not doing well in this fight. That's okay. Luckily, I am the Republic Battlemaster, and I can handle all of this. Do your worst! Jesus fucking Christ! Oh! What is happening? Absolute massacre. Whew. It's a rough day for Ras Ordo so far. Try not to die in the next fight, if you please. That was a hell of a fight, though. Jesus, there's so many enemies. I guess it doesn't make sense that a Mandalorian would fall to, like, that many other Mandalorians. They have equal skill sets.
Everybody good?
Yeah. Thanks. Don't let your guard down. There could be more of them on the station.
I like her jacket. Is that a new piece?
They're used to this kind of thing around here, you know? Firefights, lockdowns, but it's usually not this organized. Thank goodness you were around.
And you are?
You're a Jedi. Have we ever met before?
I don't believe I ever had the pleasure. I would remember if our paths had crossed.
Getting a phone call?
Ras, where's the Jedi?
Right here, Jet. But we're kinda in the middle of something.
Head has come out of hiding. Hidden chain strike teams are moving on targets across the galaxy, all at once.
Yeah, we know. We were just in one.
Some of them attacked Port Nowhere. Ras and I dealt with it.
What? I've got nothing that says Port Nowhere was on their hit list. Are you sure they were hidden chain?
Jakaya.
Pretty sure.
Nibbana. What's...
Ras, later. When everything's calmed down, I'll tell you more. There's no pattern to these attacks. Another happens as soon as we put one down. I don't have enough people to keep up. Intel says the Hidden Chain are going to hit an out-of-the-way spot on Ord Mantell. I'm out of people to send there.
So you want to send us?
I don't mean to intrude, but if you want to avoid raising the Republic's hackles, it might be wise to send someone with close ties to them instead.
He's right, Jakaya. Let me handle this.
I don't trust this random Jedi who just showed up.
In the way of backup. Are you sure you want to take this on?
We are allies, Jakaya. I'll help you when you need it.
Vorente Borsha. I'm glad you're on our side. Ras, I need you with me.
On my way. Is it me, or did Jakaya sound... I don't know. Not like Jakaya.
He sounded troubled, for sure.
I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I have a suggestion that I hope would prove useful to your mission.
Man, who are you?
There are rumors that the separatists on Ord Mantell are not adhering to the terms of their ceasefire with the Republic. The political landscape may be too delicate to navigate. Speak with Captain Blythe at Fort Garnock. I've had business there before, and he was a very diligent collaborator. I also know that he has experience dealing with the separatists.
Then I'll start by meeting with him. I appreciate the information.
Sounds like you've got what you need. If you've got it from here, I need to get moving. I've never seen Jack so impatient.
Get back to Jakaya. Tell him I've got this under control.
Your dad's just worried about you because you died twice in that fight. Who is this Jedi guy? He's just some guy who's hanging out on Port Nowhere, and now he's getting involved in the mission, and he has all this relevant intel? I'm not sure I get it. If he's a Jedi, why didn't he help out in that fight? Alright. I guess we're off to Ord Mantell to meet with Captain Blythe. Whoa. Jesus. That's not what the planetary approach looked like last time.
Hello. I was not aware Captain Blythe had any appointments today.
Yeah, I apologize for coming so unexpectedly.
No need to apologize. I simply would have preferred the opportunity to tidy up this mess.
Oh, nonsense.
I am
I'm just a simple
constantly
Jedi.
reminding Master Blythe that this space is unsuitable for someone of his rank, but he does not consider the matter urgent. Is there anything I can help you with?
Is Blythe going to be back soon? I don't mind waiting for him.
Well, actually, it's a bit of a tricky situation, you see. I suspect Master Blythe may be missing. He was due to return hours ago. I don't know what could be keeping him. I have reviewed my agenda and itinerary protocols at least 3 times. There is nothing scheduled during this hour, and he hasn't informed me of any changes to his plans.
I don't like the sound of that.
Nor do I. I never thought I would say this, but there must be something in all this that could help locate him.
Oh, if only someone here had the
But
processing
Master
brain of a
Blythe forbade me
computer.
from touching his things after I executed my most recent filing system improvements. Under normal circumstances, I could never allow you to pry into Master Blythe's private business. But desperate times call for desperate measures. One moment. There. I have just requested and received a temporary Mantellian militia security clearance in your name.
Thank you.
You are now permitted to view any documents stored in this office. If you'll excuse me, I need to file a copy of your temporary security clearance with the relevant parties. In triplicate.
Naturally.
I don't want Master Blythe to think that I let a stranger rifle through his personal effects without the proper paperwork.
Many thanks.
Appreciate you. Alright, let's look up what happened to Blythe.
It's Master Blythe's direct line to the kitchen. So many orders of flash fried potatoes. I've spoken to him about the absolute slop he consumes and the importance of a well-balanced diet. Nothing has gotten through to him yet. It's a transcript.
Let's check the computer here.
Session led by Master Blythe, involving a local arms retailer. Terrible business. One moment. Scanning dictation application archives. I found something. Yes, he has been preoccupied with a recent increase in weapons trafficking. He suspected a connection with the Black Sun expanding into this sector.
Maybe he went sniffing at the Black Sun and they captured him? Okay. We have our clues. Thank you very much for your help, OM394.
Many thanks.
Don't reorganize anything in here. It kind of bothers me that we're getting this combination of fully voiced scenes and then scenes with like the black bars, KOTOR style. Like they clearly brought the voice actors in for the cinematics, so why not just go the extra mile and give them these lines too? All right. Thinking maybe Captain Blythe got snatched up by Black Sun. Let's investigate. Yep, this is definitely a Black Sun warehouse. Look at the logos. Oh, damn, and that's going to be him, isn't it?
This is why you mind your business, old man.
Wouldn't be very good at my job if I did that, would I? And I'm not that old, blasted.
Ooh. Dude, look at this guy's colors.
Really, Blythe?
Are you supposed to be in Cyberpunk?
Couldn't just take your medicine? Had to go and call someone to rescue you?
Come on, guys. Surely you're smarter than this. You can't beat me.
I don't care about smarts. I care about respect. And no one will respect me if I just roll over and let the old man go. You wanna stop me? Go ahead and try.
Man, who's gonna respect you if you get your ass kicked? Nice. Nice. Straight to business. Let's go. I don't need no stinking companion to handle a bunch of Black Sun thugs, alright? Damn. They went down fast. Let's get you out of here.
I do everything I can to keep this trash off Ord Mantell, but it's never enough. Master Jedi, thank you. Don't think I'm ungrateful or anything. But what are you doing here?
I was told you were the best person to help me with my mission.
I don't know who told you that, but I hope they didn't set your expectations too high.
Have you heard of the Hidden Chain? It's rogue Mandalorians. I've got some reports that they're going to strike here on Ord Mantell.
Are you kidding? That's... You're sure?
Yeah, it's a little bit higher than
when?
Black Sun gangs. Well, that's why I came to you. You're supposed to know the area, and I need local support to defend it.
Yeah, but this all came out of nowhere. Not much I can do when I'm completely blindsided.
Well, join the club.
Starting to
None
feel
of us
like the
expected
old
this.
days again. Guess more than a few years of peace was too much to ask. People like to think that the separatists just went away all those years ago. Truth is, they've just been laying low, learning from their mistakes. There's supposed to be a truce between the Republic and the separatists. Nothing they do technically breaks the agreement, but they come about as close as you can get.
It's like a cold
Kessel's
civil
Landing,
war.
Frontier town, not far from here. Not much to look at, and folks keep to themselves. I've been hearing chatter about weapons moving through there. A few reports of missing people, too. I assumed it was another separatist ploy to intimidate us. Now I'm thinking it's something else. Something that has to do with this attack you're talking about. I can start digging. Get us some more details about what's going on over there. If you help me with something.
Man, this shouldn't be some quid pro quo. I'm trying to save your planet right now. You should not be bargaining with me about this.
This isn't a personal favor. These sons of Hutts have been running supplies for the separatists. They outbid everyone on everything. Rations, munitions, you name it. They're buying it up. Whatever we can get our hands on, they're not above stealing it. You get these supplies to militia posted around the area. They'll be in a better position to defend us when the time comes.
Okay.
I'll head over to Kessel's Landing and see what people are saying. Meet me there when you're done.
Got it. I like it. You know, I was expecting to come here and like take the fight to the Mandalorians, and kind of more of like the big epic scale war we had on the Runic missions. But this is kind of turning into more of like a noir story, helping an official root out corruption in a den of scum and villainy. I like it.
Thanks. This will be a big help.
Yes.
Yes, it will.
Just in time. We were running low on everything. We'll take that.
Oh, what? Thieves! Damn, so much for the Separatists laying low. Man, imagine you're a Separatist lying in wait to ambush a delivery and basically steal a box of Band-Aids. And the goddamn Battlemaster of the Grand Republic pulls out a lightsaber to stop you. Like, just the sheer terror of this plan is not going right.
Separatists have overrun Talaran. We need the ammo.
Well, now you have it.
Blythe, everything's been delivered.
Outstanding. Sending you coordinates for the rendezvous point in Kessen's Landing.
Alright, Kessen's Landing, here we go. Oh, look at this. We're in a whole new zone. Welcome to Ardak Point. This is a cool little location. I like that it's sitting right on the side of the volcano like that. Got a veggie stand over here. Lots of speeders parked around the place. Yeah, this place is awesome. Really cool level design. I love the lighting too. So much neon. The streets are seedy and shady. Alright, looks like this is the place.
I'm not blaming you, but I'm not gonna sit here, smile, and say thank you for the scraps either.
I know this isn't what you expected, Captain.
Oh, Arn's here.
But I am here to help you.
What's up, Arn? What are you doing here?
There you are.
Arn, why are you here? Did something happen?
I just needed to discuss some things with you.
How did you know I was here?
Yeah.
This Jedi just let me know that you're not actually part of a Republic team. That no one else is coming to defend Kessen's Landing against raiding Mandalorians.
Arn, why are you blowing my cover like this?
That is correct. I came alone.
Captain Blythe contacted Republic High Command, wanting to know when he could expect the rest of the reinforcements. He couldn't believe that they only sent you.
Oh,
my
yeah.
requests for support have been ignored for months.
Bet that would be an awkward conversation.
Me to react?
I don't understand, Captain. Why did you feel the need to report me?
That's not what I was doing. I was asking for more support. That's it. This place had plenty to deal with before you showed up. Those resurgent separatists
I mean, I get it, but also the Battlemaster's here. Do you really need more support?
Detonite. One little shock, like this Mandalorian attack you say is coming, and everything goes up in a blaze.
Oh.
I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw you, the best of the best in that warehouse. I thought the Republic was gonna finally do right by us for once. Turns out they didn't even know about this.
The situation is complicated. Bringing the number of soldiers you asked for was out of the question.
But we're here now. We can still do some
We need to be ready
good.
to fight the Mandalorians without giving the Separatists a reason to break the truce. It's a very fine line to walk. But Republic High Command heard you, Captain. General Daerun personally asked me to come and investigate the situation. And to tell you to be careful.
Have the people in Republic High Command forgotten where they would be without me?
It's not like that. I didn't come here to keep tabs on you, or to interfere. But you're not going to do this alone. I'll help, however I can.
Alright.
Well,
don't love having help foisted on me, but I'll take it.
You might want to get going.
What's going on?
One of my scouts says there's a whole pack of separatists messing around in the geothermal station nearby.
Oh, jeez.
She says there are some tough sons of Hutts with them. Got armor and weapons that are way too expensive looking to be separatists.
Mandalorians.
Sounds like the hidden chain are already here.
In force. And there's plenty of ways this can go wrong now that they've taken over that plant.
What are they doing with the separatists? You didn't notice them making connections with the Mandalorians?
What part of I don't have enough resources wasn't clear to you?
Yeah, come on, Arn.
I don't even have enough bodies to take back the geothermal plant. If we all go kicking down the front door, that'll give them time to blow the place sky high. Hold on. There's an exterior ventilation shaft that's just the right size for the two of you to sneak in. Then you can get the jump on them.
We'll keep that in mind. Let's go, Arn.
Right behind you.
Take it away, Arn. Yeah, I feel bad for Blythe though. Like, didn't lie to him necessarily, but we didn't correct him when he made an assumption, and now he feels undersupported.
So we may return to normalcy.
Just hang in there, OM934. He'll be fine. Alright, let's sneak into the vents. Oh, there we go. Emergency ventilation shaft. Alright.
That looks useful.
Be on your guard, Arn. We're gonna have more than separatists to deal with in here.
There. I diverted the gas out of this vent shaft. That should make things easier for us.
Can we shut it off altogether? Just in case someone notices we're in here and tries to flush us out.
Maybe. This is connected to a larger control system, but it's close by.
Then let's go find it.
Alright, well we have confirmation that the hidden chain is here. Unfortunately, that's not a Republic priority right now. We could use that as evidence to get more troops on the planet. In the name of the Republic, stop what you're doing at once! Nice. Awesome.
Leave her alone.
Go.
Yes! I love how much cutscene fighting we're getting in this. Oh! Force sensitive!
Hey, take it easy. We're trying to help you.
You're not with them?
With the hidden chain? No.
Of course not.
We're not.
Then what are you doing here? Make it quick.
Is she a separatist?
You're not a Jedi. Your connection to the Force feels so new.
You're right. I'm not a Jedi. As for whatever this is I can do, I've got bigger problems. I was trying to find my sister. I haven't seen her in days. Mina works
Sister's one of the
here,
missing
so
people.
I ran into them instead.
It's a good thing we got here when we did.
I had it under control.
Yeah, it seemed like it.
Let's not start any arguments. We're on the same side.
Only side I'm on is my own. I got away from them for a minute, before you showed up. But I messed up. Got distracted.
Distracted? By what?
Cooling rods. They're the only things keeping the thermal station from blowing half of Ord Mantell into a crater. Those Gundarks in the fancy armor were taking crates full of them out of here. I tried to stop them, or at least slow them down. If we don't find those cooling rods and put them back, this whole place is going up.
Then we need to move. Now.
The problem is, I don't know where they took the cooling rods.
That is a problem. Oh shit, and it sounds
sound
like it's
good.
already starting to destabilize the
Damn it.
plant.
My sister told me about this. There's a quick fix, but I'll need your help.
What do you need me to do?
We can redirect the water from the reservoir into the back spillway. That should provide enough coolant to keep things stable. For now. Someone's gotta watch my back in case there's any more of them around. And someone's gotta stay here to flip the spillway switch when I give the signal.
I'll stay behind. Let me know if you need backup.
Let's go!
Nice. All right, let's do it. The animations seem like they were a little cleaner. Like her movement was like really well animated. Man, I'm just getting so many companions in this mission.
We need to shut off the emergency systems first, so the spillway will stay open.
Got it.
Some of the monitors here just went dark. Should I be worried?
It's fine. We're overriding the emergency shutdown.
Will that speed things up? Because temperature levels just hit 30% over capacity.
Shit. 30% over capacity.
It's not that one! We need to get the runoff channels open. We'll have to do it manually. It's, I'm pretty sure it's that one.
You're pretty sure? Man, the hardest part about being in these missions for real for me would be that I'd be trying to come back with like an armload of Mandalorian helmets. I'd be trying to collect everyone's helmets the whole time.
It's getting very hot in here.
I know.
I was hoping I was just imagining it.
Temperature levels are at 50% over capacity.
Try that one.
Are you sure?
No, but it's our best shot.
70% over capacity.
Okay, we gotta go release the reservoir. Let's go.
Just need to divert the water from the reservoir into the spillway.
90% over capacity.
Freedom. What a droid. I'll keep the droid busy. You get to that console.
All right, that should be everything. Tell your friend to hit the switch.
Arn, we're
Take it
ready.
away, Arn.
Open the spillway.
This is what happens on the inside of my computer every time I export a video. Gotta increase the cooling power. Whew, okay. That'll help.
Levels are stabilizing. I think we'll be okay.
Temporarily, we still gotta get those rods back in
where the rest
place.
of the hidden chain went?
I've got it. I'll let you know if something changes.
We're in the clear for now, but long term, those cooling rods have got to go back where they belong.
Agreed.
The people who took the cooling rods, do you know where they might have gone?
Well, there's no place for shuttles to take off from here, and they couldn't have moved them all on foot.
Hey, I don't have long, and I know you don't either.
You wouldn't be contacting me unless it was for something serious.
Good instincts. There's something you need to know. Not tomorrow, not in a little while. Jakaya, he's taking way too long to say it.
So, he asked you to tell me?
No, he's so focused on what's going on, he didn't even notice me sneak away to call you. I don't know how else to say this. Mandalore is missing.
Missing?
What?
What do you mean?
Shae Vizsla's gone?
I mean, no one can find her. Jack can't even get in touch with her over comms. The traitors are out in full force, and it's like she's just disappeared.
Whatever she's doing, I hope you find her soon.
Yeah, me too.
Could she have gone on like a crazy Mando solo mission to try and get Hedda Cole on her
Fighting
own?
for her right now.
There's no way that'll work, but I can totally see her trying it.
How's it going down there?
We are trying to stop this place from melting down, remember?
Who was that? What's she talking about?
I found her holding off a group of hidden chain. By herself. She says they've taken cooling rods out of this geothermal station. Do you know what Hedda would want with something like that?
Not a clue. But I'll let Jakaya know about this. You need anything, call. All right?
That was my question. Are they
strangers
removing the
show up when
rods to
my sister
destabilize the
disappears.
station, or do they actually
And like
need
an
them for
idiot,
something
I've been
else?
helping one of the strangers. That Mandalorian you were talking to? How do I know he doesn't have something to do with all this? How do I know that you don't have something to do with all of this?
The same way I know that all Cathar aren't jerks just based on you and Juhani.
You don't have to trust me, but right now I don't think you have much of a choice. I would appreciate your help against the hidden chain, but it's up to you.
Let's just get this over with. As many cooling rods as the Mandos took, they'd need something big to move them. There's an old tram system that runs out of here. It's not in the best shape, but it would get the job done.
Then that's
It's
where
as
we're
good a
going.
lead as any. Let's check it out.
Fine. It's this way.
This is a fun adventure so far. It feels very Star Warsy. It's nice and exciting.
Opening the spillway must have worked. It's not as hot anymore.
Yeah, but it's only a temporary fix. I don't even want to think about what will happen if we don't get any of those cooling rods back.
All the trams are gone.
But we can find out where they went. Come on.
The tram signs say, "Keep out." And up top it says, "Caution."
This data is a mess. But it looks like the trams were heading toward a supply depot?
Fort Ronick. I know it. It's a good place as any to start looking. I'll show you where it is. Faster we get this done, faster I can get back to looking for my sister.
Arn, can you hear me?
I'm here.
We might know where to find the cooling rods. Fort Ronick. If the separatists let the hidden chain in there, I doubt we'll get a warm welcome. Get back to Captain Bly's and tell him we might need some backup.
It's about to be a big
Don't
fight.
worry, I'll handle it. I just talked to Bly's. He said seismic activity from the geothermal station collapsed some of the tram tunnels.
So we might be able to catch the cooling rods before they get to the fort.
We can try. There are maintenance hatches that can get us into the tram system. Let's see if we find any smashed up separatists.
I like that we're doing this mission at night. The new zone is nighttime, Ord Mantell. It really gives a lot more dimension to the planet. Alright, here we are. And they were ready for us.
There's a gonk droid. Hook the little guy up to the door panel. We'll
Hey!
have enough juice to get us into the tram.
Yes. Oh my god, yes. Look at him go! Best part of the mission right here. Oh shit, no! Defend the gonk! How dare you put my gonk in danger. Alright, little guy, it's safe. You can go. Let's make sure there's no
Maybe
more.
we should just carry it.
Give it a second. I'm sure it's nowhere near as fancy as the droids you're used to. But I promise, it'll get the job done.
Jannata, how can you possibly have a problem with the gonk droid? Come on. And there's a scomp panel right there. Alright, little buddy, do your thing. Yes! Oh my god, amazing! That was so good.
That was amazing.
Seriously. MVP right there. Well, now we got power on this thing.
No cooling rods in here. Hold on. What's in there?
Are those cages? What is all this? What were they doing?
Were there the missing people were on this tram, maybe.
Mina! Mina!
Damn. They're all dead.
Oh no. Rami. Don't. It's fine. I didn't know him that well. He was a friend of Mina's. No one's seen him the last few days either. I was starting to think that maybe they just ran off somewhere.
Oh.
Somewhere better than here.
Yeah, they all got taken as a group.
She'd call and tell me how great it is.
I'm sorry, Petra, that sucks. Oh, don't reach into the force in anger. This is not gonna, it's not gonna help anything. Don't give up that hope. If your sister isn't here, it's possible she's still alive.
Or she could be worlds away by now.
Yeah, but worlds away still alive.
This hidden chain scum has a lot to answer for.
You're completely right, but do be careful. Don't let this desire for revenge cloud your judgment.
Aren't you here to stop them? Isn't that why I'm helping you? As long as we do that, what difference does it make how I feel?
Because I might end up having to stop you, too.
Captain
I am a
Blythe
Jedi.
is asking for an update on those cooling rods.
I bet he is.
Oh my god, calm down. The hidden chain aren't just taking the cooling rods, they're taking people, too.
You tell Blythe this isn't some back alley dust stop that he can just ride up and forget about. It's time for him to get off his backside and do something.
I mean, he doesn't have any resources. It's not really fair to blame him for
I
this.
just hope you can stop the hidden chain before they do too much damage.
The cooling rods, are they just like a decoy to distract us from what's really going on? Do they need them for something else, or is it just to make the meltdown, you know?
Maybe. Or maybe the people they took were just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, we need to take these people back. And the cooling rods, too, actually.
Alright. I'll update Captain Blythe. Talk soon.
Alright.
Fort Ronick isn't far from here. I bet a month's wages they just walk the rest of the way. You want to take out the rest of the hidden chain? Let's go find them.
Well, if they're on foot, they can't have too much of a head start on us. Let's go catch up to them.
Come on! They'd have everything stashed down below.
Well, let's head down there.
They've got the cooling rods!
Stop them! Oh, we found the separatist commander, Nolan Coe. Alright, Nolan Coe, your retinue has been defeated. Now for you. Too bad we can't take her alive. I feel like we could really use that intel to stop the separatists once and for all here on Ord Mantell. Oh, we did take her alive. Nice.
Separatist scum! You're going to get us all killed! Unbelievable. Nothing to say for yourself?
I mean, she considers herself a freedom fighter. Yeah, like, she thinks the Republic failed her. I understand.
We all have a problem with the Republic, but we don't kidnap people!
Destroying these, killing you, I will have served the cause well.
Where are the people you took?
Don't do it.
They're coming. Get the assets off-world. Ah!
Oh, shit. Don't like the sound of that.
We need to get out of here!
Run! We've got to get those cooling rods, though.
There's no time. You heard her. They could be taking off right now. Ugh, fine, but hurry.
Shit. Disable as many as we can. Come on. Nice.
What's the situation?
We've secured most of the cooling rods in Fort Ronick. Can you get them back to the geothermal station?
I'll tell Blythe to move as soon as possible.
Cool.
The hidden chain that are left are moving people off-world. I'm going after them.
All right. We'll wait for your signal.
You got what you wanted. My sister could still be here, and we're not leaving until I see for myself.
Yeah, that's fine. That's the plan. She's so unnecessarily aggressive with Jannata. Come on. That's got to be really demoralizing to go like full auto into a Jedi's face and they just stand there and take it.
Blasted separatists! Can't believe they've taken things this far. Mina, please tell me you're not somehow mixed up in all this.
You know, that hadn't occurred to me. What if she actually is a separatist and that's why she's disappeared? No, because her friend was killed. I mean, I don't know. I don't know anything about this person, right? I guess it's possible. If it turns out that Mina really is working with these separatists, then Petra is definitely falling to the dark side. And then I'll have to deal with that. These Mandalorians aren't very stoic. They cry out in pain every time you hit them. They're like, oh God,
I feel it here. She's close by. I can feel it.
You can feel it? Your force abilities are growing. The shuttle bay. Oh, nice.
Let go of me!
Okay, so she is a prisoner. Ooh, in the back of the head. Right in the occipital lobe. Oh, don't do anything rash! Oh, I guess it's a fight now. Yes!
No!
No! Oh, that was a sweet stab. Damn it. Okay, but we saw Mina and we know that she was a prisoner and that she's not, like, complicit in all this, so that at least is good news.
She was right there. I told you we were running out of time to find her. We could have... I could have...
You did what you could.
She was right there.
We tried our best to reach them in time. I wish that we had.
Tell that to everyone in town who's got someone on that shuttle.
Okay, and this will be Blythe coming in. Whoa! That's quite a landing sequence. Oh, nope, that is not Blythe. Fuck.
I heard it was you who was meddling in my raid.
Tyrus
Looks
Broken
like
Blade.
Vizsla doesn't even bother to come along anymore. Just sends you out to clean up her mess. Well, I guess it's only fair, seeing how she had us running your errands for as long as we did.
Who is he?
I don't know.
That pissed him off.
You're better than this. You've got strength and skill that would put some of my elite to shame. Field Marshal Cole rewards people like us.
I'm sorry, is this a job offer?
She'd welcome your help. if you ever get tired of being Shay's bootlicker.
Shay has accomplished more than you or Hedda could ever dream of. I owe her for the times she's helped me.
Everything people
She saved my
know
life
her
before.
for is long in the past. She's not fit to lead us into the future we deserve. The Field Marshal is.
The answer is no.
Ha ha ha! Kesarim!
Let's go. All right, Tyrus, you're mine.
I am Tyrus Brokenblade, a lord of Clan
For Shay Vizsla!
Know my name, weaklings!
For Mandalore the Ultimate!
My blade is howling for your blood!
Hedda Cole is a usurper! I'll put you down and then I'll put her down too! Well, that'll be for Shay Vizsla to do, but still.
I will delight in your death!
Oh my god, stop pushing me away!
My blade is howling for your blood! My blade is howling for your blood!
He's not taking any damage. I gotta take these guys out first.
My blade is howling for your blood!
Yeah? Well, come get some.
I will delight in your death!
No, he's still invulnerable.
My blade is howling for your blood! My blade is howling for your blood! My blade is howling for your blood!
Yeah, I heard you. Blade, howling for blood. Same page.
My blade is howling for your blood!
What is this? It's got an arrow. It's got a marker on it, but I can't interact with it in any way. I'm assuming this is somehow what I'm supposed to use to...
I will delight in your death!
Come on, buddy. That's it. That's a good Mandalorian.
My blade is howling for your blood!
Oh, there we go. Yes! Now let's do it again. Caution. Yeah, no shit. Get over here. Get over here.
My blade is howling for your blood!
Haha! Got him. Idiot. Alright, Tyrus. Ready to surrender yet? Don't just kill him, Petra. Don't do it. Hey!
Stop!
Oh! Woo! Sahar?
Sahar?
Where do you come from?
You made the biggest mistake of your life, R.O.A.T. Field Marshal Cole will have your pretty head for this.
I'm not afraid of Hedda.
No? What about everyone else? What do you think will happen when you don't have her favor anymore?
I don't care.
Your brother
Oh my God,
will
is she turning?
protect you.
Shut up!
Hell, Rakan would give anything for the honor of killing you, traitor.
Ooh! Let's go! Kick his ass! Nice.
I am Tyrus
Oh my god.
Mirage.
Sahar, we'll talk about it later. For right now, help you fight him.
And I will shatter you into pieces. I will tear you limb from limb.
You know, his voice kind of sounds like Peter Parker when he's chasing Shocker. Shocker! I'll chase you to the ends of the earth! Come on, we've almost got him.
tear your throat out! I will tear you limb from limb!
Yeah, you and what Mandalorian army? Yes!
You should run! You will run!
Okay, now it's time to hash this out. Yeah, I'm going to start with a simple thank you. I really want to build a bridge with Sahar here.
I don't know why you're here, but I'm glad you offered to help.
I wasn't going to stand there and do nothing.
What's going on? You're not working with the hidden chain anymore?
Not exactly. Hedda's opened the holocron that I took from Elome. She found plans on it, for a machine. Her followers are collecting what she needs to build it. I tried to tell Hedda I won't help her do this. But you don't say no to Hedda. You don't walk away. I don't know if I want to walk away. I've been doing what I can to sabotage them, but trying not to get caught makes it impossible to do anything. I need help. Real help.
This is how deep she's dug herself in after being conflicted by Malgus at the very start of this.
If what you're saying is true, how have you gotten away with as much as you have?
Luck? Too much trust on their part? Whatever it is, I think I'm running out of it. Things are getting much worse.
No!
Feel much...
Oh! Oh! And he lost the hand! Yes! Now it's feeling like Star Wars.
I didn't...
No, it's okay. You were defending yourself.
You did well.
Damn.
We can take him prisoner and no one will follow him.
We need to get off
What
the
are you going
planet
to do with
now,
him?
though, because Hedakol's going to have enough to come back to Ord Mantell now.
He's going to help you stay in line. If you even think of betraying me, I will let him go. I'm sure he'll have a lot to say when he reports back to Hedda.
Nothing I say is going to change your mind about this, is it? I knew this would get complicated, but...
Look, I want to help you, but I have
need
to
to
take
cover my
assurances
tracks.
here.
Set some things up before anyone gets suspicious. I do want your help, but I'm getting that holocron away from Hedda, whether or not you agree to it.
I will help you. I'm just, covering my own bases in case this is some elaborate ruse.
She can't be allowed to keep it. I'll do what you need me to.
Thank you. When I'm ready to move, I'll let you know. Your friend is gone.
Yeah, that's true. Petra just took off. Hopefully she's looking for her sister. And the landscape keeps changing. I knew Sahar would see the light eventually, even if she is still very clouded in this.
Everything all right?
Tell Blythe there's a prisoner here for him to collect. He's one of Hedda's. Someone important. I'll tell
Oh
you
yeah,
more
also
later,
let him know that
but for
handcuffs aren't
now,
going to work.
The hidden chain are gone.
Didn't expect anything less. I'll see you in a little while.
I sent your description of the Mandalorian you captured to Master Saldarin. I thought maybe she had something in her files that could identify him.
And?
You were face to face with Tyrus Brokenblade, leader of Clan Varad, and an integral part of Hedda Cole's inner circle. No wonder your comms were down for as long as they were. Things must have gotten really out of hand.
A lot happened that I didn't expect. Like Sahar Katarn appearing out of nowhere and helping me fight.
Wait, what?
She says
Yeah, that was my reaction.
She's been sabotaging the hidden chain. And she has a plan to get Darth Nul's holocron away from Hedda.
Do you think she was telling the truth?
Like, yeah, I want to be as cautious as possible with this, but I do believe her. I do.
She seemed different from the last time we met. Something has shifted for her. As for what it is, I'm not sure.
Well, if she's ready to switch sides, we need to be ready to support her. I'll ask Tao about this. She'll know best how to approach Sahar.
You can't keep acting like this didn't happen.
Okay, good.
People
She made her
here
way back to
deserve
here.
better than this.
Where did you run off to?
I had to let my family know about my sister.
Makes sense.
We're going to figure out how those thugs got their hands on her.
I'm sorry for what happened to her, but you think I have the resources to stop a Mandalorian raid?
The Mandalorians showed up because the Separatists opened the door and said, "Come on in!" The same Separatists that you and your Republic cronies let get away with murder. None of you care about us at all.
How's he supposed to stop the Separatists with no resources, though?
You'll have to work together to deal with the Separatists. They are your real enemy.
You're not saying anything I don't already know. But we're the ones that are pulling all the weight. You don't need extra soldiers or fancy weapons to take on the Separatists. Mina didn't. Every time they stole, or intimidated someone into joining, or shook down someone who wouldn't look the other way, she spoke up. And she made people listen.
Maybe that's why she was taken.
What did the Separatists do? Got her fired. Trashed her apartment, threatened her friends, made her life hell. What did you do when she needed help? Mina reported every incident to local command. How many times you think your bosses followed up? I told her to stop, to leave well enough alone before she got hurt or worse. But she didn't stop. She knew
people that are willing
wrong.
to put themselves on the line for the cause are
They
never going to
show
stop
the Separatists what
when
they
there's
can
danger.
Get away with,
They're
and
past
look
that
what
point.
happened. They rounded up anybody who told them no and handed them over to a bunch of monsters. If this is where fence sitting gets us, then maybe Mina had the right idea.
The best way to strike at the Separatists is to help those they hurt. With your connection to the Force, you can defend them. You can give them something to believe in.
I know it won't mean much, but...
It won't be too long before the Separatists come after us again. You can save your empty apologies for then. A lot of families have lost someone. Picking up the pieces, on top of everything else, is going to be tough. But we owe it to them to try and make it right. Remember that, Captain.
Really can't fault Petra for feeling the way she does, you know?
Just
Get that
came
look
to
off your
tell you
face,
that
Arn.
you did a good thing, going after those cooling rods. We may not have saved everyone from the Mandos, but at least the people left behind get to stay in their homes. I've got a team moving the cooling rods back to the thermal station as we speak. Shouldn't be too long before we can get everything stabilized. You really saved our hides. I hate to ask for more, but Petra's right. We really could use a hand. And I've gotten to a point where I don't know what else to do. Anything else you feel like helping out with around here, you go right ahead.
Nice.
Malgus, Null's holocron, Mandalorians wreaking havoc, now this. Could it get any more complicated?
It never ends, does it?
It's a good thing the Republic has us to clean it all up. So, I guess now we... what? Wait for a signal from Sahar?
If she meant
Basically.
what she said. Let's hope we don't have to wait too long to find out.
Meanwhile... And the lighting in these cutscenes have gotten so good.
Sahar! Where are you? I told you I'm not going to cover for you if you fall behind.
Sorry, Recon. I'll be back soon.
What happened?
Nothing. I was tracking something down. For Hedda. But it was a dead end. That's all.
And she's been made field marshal by Hedda, so she should have a little bit of, you know, leeway to do what she needs. I don't know what rank Rickon was given. He might still, you know, have clearance to question her. She's so conflicted. And it's so hard to tell if she's going to follow through with this or if she's going to end up betraying Jannata again. And there we go. Mission accomplished for now. Let's head back down there and see what other good we can do for the people of Ord Mantell here. This was a fun little segment of the story. I really enjoyed the new zone that they've added to Ord Mantell. I want to trust Zahar. Like, I don't know if I can yet, so I'm going to be cautious moving into that part of the story whenever the next update drops. Also, Petra is kind of concerning to me because she's force sensitive, right? Her emotions are so close to the surface, and she's very, like, on the edge right now. And so I'm worried we're going to have to deal with her falling to the dark side, you know? I see that written on the wall, so hopefully I'm wrong about that. But as a highly capable Jedi Battlemaster, I'm sure I could bring her back to the light if I need to. Yeah, I'm glad the story's moving forward and that we've got more content to look forward to in the future. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed my playthrough of SWTOR 7.4 here in Kessen's Landing. Stay tuned. There's more SWTOR playthroughs coming to the channel. As soon as I finish all the 7.4 story content, I'm also going to be diving into the planetary missions and companion stories. Those videos will be dropping once a week right here on the channel. But if you don't want to wait a week, you can join up on Patreon and watch up to 2 weeks ahead with early access. There's a link in the description of the video to the Patreon page. Thanks again, and as always, may the Force be with you.